Get you back on here again. But so what about the art side?
Nothing really planned right now. I do work a summer camp at State, and I'm teaching an art class there.
Oh shoot.
So
That's great.
that's about it that I have planned for like the art side. I'll probably do a couple pieces here and there, but I don't think I'll do another show before I leave.
But not before you leave. But that was I'd like to say just for you being I mean that was amazing. I just because I had never been to one before, but I think it's a timing. Everything's timing, right? And I think it was time for to see something like that. It was phenomenal to me. I mean, I just met an author yesterday. I was going to tell Chad about. I mean, all those things just really excite me because it's creating things, and it's but to see it from like start to finish and then have it was pretty awesome. It really was. Tell me this, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me about your future goals. We already said that. So the opportunities that you have, I know basketball for you, track, and then you're going to teach plus go back to school as well. So when you say that, how's it going to build this confidence for the next level?
Well, like with me, with the whole getting my master's in athletic training, since like the program's starting this summer, and I'm taking the summer to work, and I wanted to take a couple more classes to get prepared. I'm gonna go back and work with like the football team. So I've done that for the last 2 years. So it's just gonna help me like build experience. I think that's one thing I feel like I would needed was more experience, more hands-on experience. So for that side, like just going back and still learning, I feel like I'll step into the master's program more confidently than like teaching an art class. The art show itself gave me more confidence to like
Right.
pursue art more than just like on the side. But like teaching the art class is something I did it last year, and I'm really looking forward to it. Just like getting to encourage younger students to like pursue art and stuff that they're interested in.
Because I think Donnie, did you go confidence for you two? Real quick, you could give a little bit of this because didn't you play basketball at first?
Like in college,
State.
no.
Or were you going to play or?
I worked with the basketball team. I was like the manager.
Right.
But I never like really played. I played pickup occasionally,
Right, of course.
but that was about it.
Did you want to or?
I had thought about it. And then just after not playing for like 2 years,
Right.
and then it was a completely different world. So just working with them was more my speed because I wasn't.
So tell Donnie and tell Josiah a little bit about working with them as far as what it takes.
It takes a lot of discipline. Just because like you said, like you're in college, like you're grown. Somebody's gonna be checking behind you. Yeah, they're gonna like be on you to be there, but if you're not there, like it's a business, like you're replaceable. That's what college in general, but especially sports, because they're like that's money to them. The coach that's his job is you performance. Like you're not showing up, you're replaceable. It's not like high school where like your parents can come talk to the coach or something like that. They will get rid of you and not care.
Right.
So I would say discipline is probably the biggest thing. Discipline, commitment, and you really have to love your sport to play in college because it's like nonstop. From working with like the basketball team and the football team, like they were going even if they weren't in season, you still had something to be doing on top of keeping up with like your schoolwork and everything like that. So just a discipline. Yeah.
Not to put you on the spot, what do you two think about that? Just listen to her say that. What do you think?
You gotta work harder.
I want you to think of it like this. That's school. That's school. That's how it was to get through these 18 years. Or maybe not 18, but get through these years in school. It's the same. I know it's a little different, but still. I mean, that point to me, the thing about it, I'll just say it real quick and then we move on, but even with Donnie, right? I mean, and we've already, kind of talked about some of the learning disabilities that she had. But one thing I commend her for is the fact that she always liked school, though. Something that number one, I didn't like school that much anyway. But then, but that's not something that she ever, which was weird because like I said, it was hard for her. And I only got, the indication how hard it was when the teacher she was in like maybe second grade, and just kind of, went over what was going on. And then we further found out when I took her, to Weirton and, to a doctor talking about her dyslexia. So even to know that part, is that's what it takes though. That's what, right? You got to be whatever's inside of you. That's what it takes. And same thing, Josiah, same thing. That's what it takes, and that's the thing. One thing, you didn't take that route, basketball, but look at you, you sit here today. So there is another route. I'm not saying I don't want to play, I want both of them to, right? But there is another route. I mean, there's another route because the goal is to get the degree, right? That's the goal, get the degree and then, do the job that you want. And that's, a big part of it.
Question that I have for you two also is, have y'all had the opportunity to talk to student athletes
Yes,
in college?
Yes.
I've talked to all three levels.
Okay.
They're all different players, but I talked to somebody from Concord, somebody from Marshall, and it was some D3 school.
You said that's two?
I talked to him, I talked to Isaac Agee from he runs track on college. I should tech as well.
Okay, so that's good, right, from tech. So like, what type of things did y'all get from that conversation? Because I mean, just the different levels of sports compared from high school and college, like the lifestyle.
Definitely have to put in more work in college because your spot can be tough at any time.
Mhm.
I feel that going into like college is 10 times different than regular high school. You have to get up. There's nobody like they're saying like no coach is going to make you come to practice. That you have a specific time to be there and you have a specific time to leave. So if you're not there, that's your fault. You can be replaced. So that's really what I got out of it.
Same thing. like do your score as well. Keep up with that.
Yeah.
And always keep learning, right? Keep learning.
And Don, I think you kind of touched on it. All three of them, as I listened to them tell their stories, and they're three remarkable young people, but none of them told their story that they were perfect and that everything went smooth and that they didn't make any mistakes and that there wasn't any challenges. And so I would say lean on those lessons.
Right.
Lean on those people that you did to overcome them in your past, and those will also carry you as you go forward. And that applies to, I think, all young people.
Just not a knock. I mean, like I said before, praise God, I got to graduate from state. When I was talking about that time where I was, really having some rough times, right? Well, about maybe a couple of weeks ago, we took a group of kids down there to visit state, right? And lo and behold, sitting on the table was a mental health pamphlet that you could go to, and it was like right there, like you could see it. So I was like, man, so that times have changed. But not being funny, lean on. I mean, lean, on the mental health. I mean, because it does get kind of different. I mean, it does. You like I said. I mean, Adrian can tell you. I mean, you down there with no, and it's not. Trust me, I'm not saying it like that because you can go to the caf, you can do these things, but you literally sometimes don't have any money. So it's like, and you just kind of going around. I mean, it's like I mean, one thing I was joking about it when I told somebody, but I was like, I know the bus runs at State. They like all the time, right? I never got on it. Number one, I ain't got no money. Two, where you going? I mean, really? Now I had some friends go, but I ain't gonna tell you they went down there. I'm not going with them because that's just like me and Josiah said. We both don't have any money. He going to the store for what? What we going for? I mean, so you already know the deal. So I'm just gonna stay out of that. But that's one of the things that I like about where you are going. The institutions where you're going as well. I mean. Now mental health is the forefront of definitely helping the students get through things as well. Just real quick, leadership and legacy. All right, leading by example, becoming leaders in the community. This is something that you already have done and are going to continue to do. With that being said, sometimes not that you have to put it on yourself. It's a lot of burden sometimes because to do like you said, always do the right thing. Those are the, kind of the things where you have to steer, I'm sure. I mean, she could tell you. I mean, she's been in closer to me. And I'm not saying I get deep into it, but I'm just saying,